Cancer. This is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Cancer, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, do your reading, and then clarify it. So let us get started. Oh, also too, I am doing personal readings. If you want a personal reading from me, please email me. The email is in the description box. All right, so here we go. Two cards for Cancer for their highest good. This is for Cancer for their highest good, Spirit. This is for Cancer. Two cards for Cancer. All right. One, you have answering the call. The time is now. Answering the call. Wow. So maybe you're trying to do something. Maybe you're putting your plans out there. It's time to get on it. The time is to move on it now. Okay. So whatever it is you're planning, like, don't hesitate. Don't let it lingering. Let it move with it. You know, just start doing it. Start doing whatever you need to do. Okay. And then you have surrendering to the journey, release control. Yes, definitely. Let it go. Just let everything come in. All these changes, go with it, okay? Don't try to force anything or try to bring anything or control anything to make it faster. Just let everything come in and everything will fall into its place. Wow, okay. So, Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer for their highest good. I just heard my little birdies. So cute. Go. One for the current, one for the situation. Oh. One for the past or now. One for what you need, one's hidden. Sorry. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now. One for what you need to work on. One for what the outcome. What is the outcome? Wow. All right. So, Cancer, let's see. At the end of the deck, also, I got the Temperance card. So, really try to keep everything balanced, okay? Make sure everything is balanced. You start off with the Hangman. The Hangman is talking about, like, letting go of the past, surrendering to the past. Like, just let it go and just move forward from it. Have patience for everything and really look at things differently now, okay? Maybe you need to start seeing things differently. You have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is talking about that you really need to start being realistic with the decisions that you're making. Be real with yourself. There's a decision that you're contemplating about. You have the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands in the past or now. I'm not sure yet if it's in the past because you do have a lot on your plate right now. I feel like could be now also. But there is a lot of arguing. You have a lot of anger within you. There's still a lot of frustration, a lot of anger here. You have the World card for what's hidden. The World card is talking about that there is a new cycle here. And you are on a new cycle, but you got to let everything go, okay? It's something that you're not seeing here. Wow. And then you also have the Seven of Wands down here for the hopes and fears. You know, really try to let people help you. Maybe you're not letting people help you. You're trying to do it all on your own. Also feel like you need to stand up for yourself when you want, and you can, you know, believe in yourself also. Okay, and then you have the Nine of Swords here for what you need to do now, and you really need to stop worrying about things. Like, you're really overthinking about a lot, so you really need to leave that behind. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know why you're in your mind about a lot of things here. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is talking about, you know, going with the flow. Stop trying to control everything that's coming in. Like, you know, that there's abundance coming in, but, you know, it's like you want it, but you need to have patience for everything. Okay, just go with the flow. Let everything come in. Have patience. Okay, and then you have the Ace of Swords for the outcome. The Ace of Swords is talking about, you know, there's breakthroughs here. You're very strong-willed. There's truth here too. Speak your truth when you're talking to people. Speak your truth about things, about what you're really feeling and how you're doing things. Really speak your truth, okay? Wow. All right, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, for their highest good spirit. Why is the Hangman here? All right, so you do have the Hangman, you have the Ten of Wands, and then you have the Magician card here. The Ten of Wands is talking about that you're very overwhelmed with everything. You really are. You're carrying a lot on your shoulders. You're trying to do everything for everybody, and you really need to start setting boundaries. This was in your last reading also. I feel like you're just trying to do everything. You know, trying to take care of kids, trying to do the home, trying to do the groceries, trying to do everything, you know, and it's like very overwhelming. You're carrying a lot on your plate right now, and you really need to start setting boundaries. Remember, you're the magician. You create your own world. You create the world that you live in. Okay, so if you're you want a stressed world, you're gonna keep doing what you're doing. If you want it to be calm and be, you know, I'm okay, I'm just thinking about myself and my health, you know, then you need to change things. Okay, this needs to be gone. This needs to be like, you know, taking it easy, you know, setting boundaries, taking care of yourself, doing things for you, saying the word no. Okay, because it's a lot. It's like you have a lot on your shoulders right now. You're worried, you're frustrated, you're angry, you know, you're contemplating decisions, you know. So really, really know that you're the one that creates this world, and it's how you're doing it. If you're really doing it the way you are, you know, and not setting enough boundaries, then you need to start setting that. Okay. You have the Hangman here also. You start off with this card. Have patience for everything that's going on in your life. Look at things differently. Try to look at everything, like really write everything down. You know, oh, I have to go do this. I have to go take care of the kids. I have to go to the grocery store. I have to go do this. I have to go do that. You know, look at everything, because you need to start changing it. They're asking you to. They're asking you to have patience. They're asking you to let go of that past. They're asking you to let go of bygones, like whatever it was that's holding you there, you know, let it go. Okay, because they're asking you to really step back and look at things differently. Okay. Wow. And then you have the Seven of Cups. And why is the Seven of Cups here for Cancer? One more card. Wow. Whew, okay, let me get another card. One more card here. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Seven of Cups, and you are contemplating some kind of decision here. You know, be realistic with that decision. Okay. Really trust your intuition. You know, try to make decisions with your intuition. Like, really trust it. You know, if it doesn't feel good, the decision, then don't do it. You know, really go by how you're feeling, what you're thinking of it. Okay. Use that energy. Use that inner power. Okay, is what they're asking you, because you know. You have that intuitive gift, but you're just still not using it as much as you should be. You are going to definitely move forward. You have the Three of Wands here. You know, you're planning. They're asking you to make plans to move forward on that. Okay, and there is a Six of Pentacles here, and like I said, you know, you could be overly giving yourself your time, your everything, you know, and not really trying, not really thinking about yourself. You're mostly thinking about everybody else, but you keep yourself down. You are keeping yourself, you know, behind. And it's like you're feeling very overwhelmed right now. You're feeling very tired. You're feeling like, you know, worried about things. You know, you could be worried about your finances. You could be worried about, you know, trying to do something. You could be worried about this decision that you're contemplating. Whatever it is, you know, you're definitely in, you know, very overwhelmed with a lot. And I feel like you need to use your intuition, trust your intuition, and let people help you also. I feel like you are trying to make plans, and I feel like you are trying to go forward. I feel like there could be some kind of partnership here. Somebody wanting to help you also. And I also feel like not only just you giving yourself too much, but I also feel like there could be some kind of abundance coming in for you. But let other people help you is what they're trying to tell you. Okay. You do have the Five of Wands here, and I do believe that it's now, because I feel like you're very frustrated and very worried about things. you have that, you carry that on your shoulders a lot, and you really need to try to let that go. Okay, so let's just leave that there and now go with it. Okay, I feel like it's now. The world card is here, and why is the world card in what's hidden? Oh, good, good, definitely. Thank you, Spirit. Um, so you do have the world card here. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is your new path. This is what your this is what's hidden from you. Like you really can't see this, but there is this new beginning here. So it's good, you know, but you really got to try to really start focusing on yourself and really start taking care of yourself better. You know, really try to keep everything balanced and not try to do everything on your own. Okay, because there is a new path here and it is clearing for you. You got to start, you know, having patience for everything. All your hard work, everything that you've been doing, it's going to pay off very soon, but you just need that patience. Okay, really try to have patience, because there is the new cycle is here. You're just not seeing. It's here, but it's hidden. Then you have the Seven of Wands, and why is the Seven of Wands here? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the Seven of Wands, and really try to believe in yourself, okay? Because you can do anything, you know, Cancer. You know, try not to be so offensive at times with people, you know. People are trying to help you. They want to help you, but you get very defensive. Like, I can do it, you know, like I can do it myself, you know. You need to take time to let other people help you, you know, really try to let other people help you so that you can move forward, okay? Because you really need this. I see it here and I feel it, like you're very overwhelmed with a lot. You're tired, very tired. And then you have the Star card here, and the Star card is talking about, you know, you could be going through a healing, you know, you could be, because you're going through a lot of changes, and it's coming. They're coming. This isn't just the end of it. Not this right here is nothing compared to what's going to come, because there's going to be more changes. Trust me. You know, we're in a cycle. This whole September right now, it's about healing and change, you know, and it's coming through. But you are going through a healing right now. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to start moving forward. You just got to let people help you, you know, and not be so defensive, and believe in yourself. I do feel like you're going to start feeling better. I feel like you need to keep your hope, keep your faith about things, you know, and try not to be so overwhelmed with everything. Like I said, let other people help you. There could be some moving for some of you guys, traveling also, but definitely resident to resident. I also feel like you're definitely moving forward, okay? Because you definitely are, but you're still going through a lot, like the frustration, the worry, the overwhelmness here. You have the Nine of Swords, and why is the Nine of Swords here for Cancer? One more card. Wow. All right, so you start off with the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, you know, you've got a lot of worry in your mind. You know, you got to really start changing your mindset. You're overthinking about a lot. You know, your kids, your family, you know, everything that's been going on. Really try to, even your work, even you just have a lot in your mind. I feel like you feel down, you feel alone. You know, you feel like, you know, even though there's people around you, you still feel like that depressed, that, you know, tired, you know, you feel like alone, isolated. And I feel like this is just temporary. I feel like for some of you guys, also, you feel like there's not going to be enough money for everything. There will be, okay? This is just temporary. It's not going to last forever. Things are going to get better, trust me. And then you have the Page of Cups. There's a message trying to come in towards you. You also have messages in your dreams, like, so really try to pay attention to your dreams. When you remember them, look them up, write them down, whatever, and come back to them, look at them or something, you know, but you really need to pay attention to your dreams. I feel like you need to trust your intuition more also, Cancer. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. And why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Cancer? Wow. Okay. So you have the Knight of Pentacles here again. You know, really have patience for everything. Just let everything come in. Stop trying to control everything, okay? You can't do everything. You can, but you're leaving yourself very overwhelmed. So really be careful with that, okay? you are definitely on the right path. Just try to keep everything balanced, okay? And you are very divinely protected also. Um, your efforts are going to pay off. Just be patient. I feel like you're going to create something. I feel like you have a lot of ideas wanting to create something, trying to get something together, but you can't because you're very, very busy. You're like not in your mind. You're not thinking clearly. Okay. But I feel like you have a lot of ideas, and I feel like you will. I feel like people look up to you. They see you. They're always talking about you in good ways, and they recognize everything that you're doing. You have a lot of support around you. Okay, so just know that. And then you have the Eight of Wands here, and the Eight of Wands is saying things are going to start moving faster than what you thought. Okay, things are going to start moving quick. There's messages coming through, and there's even a lot of change that's going to come in. So be ready. And then you have but you're definitely going to move forward because I feel like you're just going to, you just need to have patience for everything. Okay. You will move forward. And then you have the Ace of Swords. And why is the Ace of Swords here? Wow, that's good. One more card. Yeah, that's really good. All right. If somebody around you could be pregnant, or, you could be pregnant, but there's definitely somebody around you that's pregnant. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is talking about, being focused, having clarity, having breakthroughs coming through, the new beginning, the new cycle is here. I also feel like there is abundance coming in, so it's nice. You're very compassionate, you're very loving, you're always trying to be there for everybody. Really take the time to be for yourself, to do for yourself, okay? Really take some time out for yourself, Cancer, because you're very tired. And I feel like you're moving towards this happiness because you have the Ten of Cups here, so it's beautiful. You are definitely going to leave all this stress behind. It's just need patience. You need patience. You need to set boundaries. You need to because you're very overwhelmed, like I said. Stop the worry. Everything's going to fall into place, but you just need to have, patience. Let everything just come in. Stop trying to control everything, okay? Whew, all right. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and then I'll see you next time. God bless.